Custom zombies is already one of the most popular parts of COD Zombies, keeping it alive in between main releases. But never before has the idea of custom zombies on console truly been a possibility, although heavily requested, until now. Imagine a world where Call of Duty Zombies was more than a mode you played. It was one you built from the ground up, as it is on PC, sharing your twisted undead visions with friends on console or PC. This new discovery in the leaked developer documents reveal a feature that could have turned zombies into an internal creative engine, much like how Halo's Forge mode catapulted Halo 3 into legendary status. In this video, we are diving into this insane concept from the Black Ops 4 era, breaking down every detail verbatim from the document, and we will talk about how custom zombies mods have kept the PC community alive for years, how Forge made Halo 3 an iconic classic with endless replayability, and why this in-game creator might have saved Black Ops 4 from fading into obscurity, instead allowing it to ascend to levels beyond even Black Ops 3. The King. And could it even return now? All of that and more will be unveiled and questioned in this video, so stay tuned. Let's start by setting the stage. The document is titled Zombie Level Creator Proposal, and it opens with this bold vision: the ability for players to create and share their own user-created zombies experiences online with each other. These experiences will be community rated, with the highest rated maps being singled out by the developer for special praise and feature support, such as leaderboards, DLC packaging, etc. Right there, you see the ambition. This is something that the already existing custom zombies community has asked for ages. Community ratings, developer shoutouts, even bundling top maps into DLC. That's the kind of stuff that turns a game into a platform for long-form content. Think about Halo 3 back in 2007. Forge mode let players edit maps in real time, adding objects, vehicles, and spawns to create custom games and modes only using pre-built assets from the game. It was a phenomenon. Fans built everything from obstacle courses to multiplayer maps and new game modes and full-on machinima sets. And the sharing system meant millions were downloading and playing these user creations. Halo 3's longevity owes so much to Forge. It kept servers buzzing years after official support stopped, cementing it as an iconic classic. If Black Ops 4 had this zombie creator, it could have done the same, turning a troubled title in zombies history into a creative hub that outlasted its launch issues and would likely be very popular even now, just as Black Ops 3's custom mods are. Now let's break down the document section by section, reading it verbatim where it counts and stopping to expand a bit when it's necessary. First up is map geometry, 2 options. The document says, 1. User will start with a predefined geometry layout, special zombie created map specifically used for the editor, or use the multiplayer map selection. Pausing here, this is huge. Starting with a predefined layout means accessibility for everyone. A special zombie map template could be something like a blank slate with basic rooms or streets, optimized for undead hordes, or pulling from multiplayer maps as well. Imagine loading up classics like Summit, Slums, or Hijacked, then zombifying them, adding barricades and doorways, perk machines in corners, and zombie spawns in the backyards. It would be kind of like what Onslaught Containment did for Black Ops Cold War, but with a bit more soul, as each map could be handcrafted by a fan. This lowers the entry barrier. Just like Halo Forge's templates let newbies tweak existing arenas without starting from ground zero, in Halo 3, people remixed maps like Valhalla into zombie survival zones, and exploded because it was easy to jump into. For zombies, this could have sparked a wave of remastered maps, where fans take multiplayer favorites and layer on survival twists, keeping the community engaged for seasons. Continuing with the document, 2. User will be able to create their geometry layouts from some pre-built blocks, custom map pieces that can be chained together in multiple ways to create a larger area. Okay, this is where it gets wild. Pre-built blocks, Lego-style modules like walls, floors, ramps, or entire buildings that snap together. You could chain them into massive, sprawling levels, from claustrophobic bunkers to open cityscapes. This mirrors Forge's object palette, where you fly around in edit mode, placing and rotating assets in 3D spaces. Halo 3's Forge wasn't perfect. It had limits on object counts and no true terrain sculpting. But it was revolutionary because it let casual players build functional maps quickly. This meant not everything had to simply be a reuse of an existing map. We could see entirely new creations. The popularity surge came from viral content created with Forge. Things like fan-made zombie modes, or racing tracks that spread like wildfire on Bungie.net. For Call of Duty, this zombies builder could have platformed Black Ops 4 into something timeless. Black Ops 4's development was a mess. Reports of reboots, a cancelled campaign, and a rushed blackout mode amid Activision's push for Battle Royale moving forward, eventually with Warzone. Amid that chaos, a feature like this might have been the saving grace, giving players tools to create content when official DLC slowed down and the Chaos storyline was left unfinished. Custom maps could have filled these voids, with communities rating the best maps at the top to be featured by Treyarch as well, turning Black Ops 4 into a zombies powerhouse like Halo 3 became for multiplayer, customs, and party games. Moving on to the next big section. User selected options for the map from the front end. Here's the verbatim list. Which player character set to use, i.e. original crew, the Black Ops 2 Victor's crew, etc. Which zombie character set to use, i.e. the Nazi zombie models, the cowboy zombies from Buried, etc. The start round number, easy or normal mode, game type, survival, grief or turned, etc. Max number of players, dog rounds toggle, which rounds do dogs appear. The front end menu, meaning all of these settings would be picked while still selecting your map before you load it in, is like the control panel for your zombie experience. Picking character sets, load in the original crew like Richtofen and Dempsey for a classic map, or the Victor's crew, and likely other crews as well like the Marines from Verrucht or the Chaos crew. Zombie variants add even more spice. Nazi zombies, like World at War vibes, cowboys for a Wild West twist, likely the models from Buried as I said, and there were surely other options on the table here too, like the astronaut zombies from Moon, or jungle variants as well from Shangri-La, those just aren't listed in the document. Start round lets you decide the pacing and difficulty of your map, while modes like Grief, teams competing against zombies and each other, or Turned, one player as a zombie hunting survivors, open up wild, game type, potential, out of the box, and could perhaps even support fan modes in the future as well like Halo's Forge. Toggling dogs and their rounds is perfect for pacing. Maybe Hellhounds every 5 waves for something official feeling. Or maybe your map is some animal testing facility, and so it is exclusively dog rounds with zombies as the less frequent enemy. The ellipsis on the last point hints at more, like perhaps custom point systems or boss enemy modifiers. This customization depth is what made Halo Forge so addictive, and it's kind of basically what you could do with, for example, Black Ops 4's custom mutations. So I guess that's what it ended up culminating in, a much more streamlined and scaled back version. In Halo 3, you could tweak game variants alongside map edits, adjusting gravity or weapons or player traits. It platformed the game into icon status because creators weren't just building levels, they were crafting entire experiences with custom win conditions. Custom games lobbies exploded with user modes like Infection, Halo's Zombies multiplayer mode, which evolved into becoming a part of official playlists, still even in Halo now. For zombies, this proposal could have done the same for Black Ops 4. Classic custom zombies on PC have shown the hunger for this. World at War's mod tools let fans build maps like Cheese Cube or Tower of Doom, using Radiant Editor for geometry and scripting in a manner very similar to the way developers create content. Black Ops 3 expanded it with Steam Workshop integration, leading to thousands of maps, but those required PC, modding knowledge, and tools like GSC, scripting, intimidating for most, and impossible for many. Fan tools for Black Ops 1 and 2 hacked in customs, but they were unofficial and not supported. This in-game system in Black Ops 4 would have democratized it, bringing console players into the fold like Forge did for Halo, and adding in new levels of accessibility so anyone could use it. Black Ops 4, with its Ether and Chaos storylines, could have seen fan maps bridging narratives, filling in the unfinished gaps or inventing new ones, extending the game's life amid its rocky launch where zombies felt undercooked compared to prior entries. Now with the meat of the editor. User-placed items from the in-game editor, player respawn locations, zombie tear-in, board spawn locations, type of boards to use, i.e. wood, metal, bars, etc., zombie riser locations, zombie faller locations, power switch location, perk locations, war by locations, magic box locations, start magic box locations, locker location, and cost, allow basic side quest steps to be set up, chain of 5 events. This is the hands-on magic. In edit mode, you'd place everything. Spawns for fair starts, respawns for cooperative respawning if someone bled out, zombie entries, tearing boards where undead smash through windows with customizable types based on the setting of your map like wood or metal or prison bars, risers popping from dirt, fallers dropping from above. You could also set up the non-traditional window spawns in places where they feel appropriate. This is important because these riser and faller spawns are very key in preventing certain spots from becoming too good for camping, and meaning zombies can spawn from more dynamic locations rather than just windows. This would have worked incredibly well with drag and dropping zombies into multiplayer maps as well. Power switch placement ties into progression, basically marking the point the players will be working towards after spawning in. Perks, war buys, magic boxes with a starting spot let you control economy and power-ups to the player. Do we have the choice between Juggernog and the box? Or is this a simple one-door experience like Nagda on Terran? Doors and blockers with costs create choke points and allow us to create a flow of progression on the multiplayer maps and basic side quests. A chain of 5 events, maybe activate switches for a reward hatch, adding Easter eggs light without complex coding. And the verbiage side quest should be noted to mean the actual main quest here. While we fans often refer to the main Easter egg as one thing and side quest as another, at this time in their documentation, Treyarch referred to the main Easter egg of a map as the side quest often. The main objective, in their mind, was survival. So stop and think about the potential here. This editor sounds like Forge's intuitive interface. Fly cam, selects from menus, place with precision. Halo 3's Forge had similar placement for objectives, spawns, and barriers, and its popularity came from ease. No coding, just creativity. Communities formed around tutorials, shares, and tournaments on custom maps, making Halo 3 a cultural staple. For zombies, this could have elevated Black Ops 4. The game's dev cycle was tumultuous. Started as a traditional Call of Duty, then pivoted hard after Destiny's success and Fortnite's rise. Leaks talk of a scrap 2-year campaign, internal reboots, and crunch that led to features like this getting cut. Zombies in Black Ops 4 was solid with maps like 9 and Blood of the Dead, but lacked the depth fans craved in a lot of ways. A creator mode could have filled that, with players building on ether lore or chaos myths. Compared to PC mods, Black Ops 3's tools required learning ape for assets, compiling maps, a barrier that kept it niche. This proposal strips that away, like Forge did for Halo, potentially exploding Zombies' player base. Imagine viral maps, a remade Deraise with new twists, or crossover themes with multiplayer assets, perhaps even a fan ending for the Chaos story, or even just fun and interesting party modes using zombies that we haven't even imagined yet. I'm sure no one at Bungie expected Halo 3 to become a niche ATV racing hit through Forge. It could have platformed Black Ops 4 into iconic status, much like how Forge kept Halo 3 relevant through ODST and reach eras even into the modern day. A 2022 leak from Ralph's Valve claims Modern Warfare 2 would introduce a map editor developed by Infinity Ward and Treyarch, allowing players to tweak multiplayer maps, spawns, objectives, and scenery like crates or containers for a community-driven sandbox. Slated for Modern Warfare 2 and a Treyarch free-to-play title in 2023, possibly Zombies Focus, that never came to fruition. It was reportedly in development since Modern Warfare 2019. This editor never surfaced, even as we await Modern Warfare 4 post Black Ops 7 in 2025, moving into 2026. The similarities with the Zombies level creator are uncanny. Both prioritize in-game, accessible editing with community sharing, suggesting they could be the same project or closely related. The Zombies creator's depth, custom geometry, zombie-specific assets like risers or boards, and game-type toggles might have been simplified for Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer focus, emphasizing tweaks to existing maps over full creation. The shared timeline and Treyarch and Infinity Ward collaboration point to a unified vision, a versatile editor starting with Zombies' ambitious scope, then adapted for multiplayer's broader appeal. But why did it vanish? Activision's relentless annual release cycle, combined with Modern Warfare 2's post-launch struggles, bugs, content pacing, for example the first 2 seasons have barely any content, and Black Ops 4's dev chaos, cancel campaign, blackout pivot, likely axed these 2 projects. Technical challenges, console compatibility, exploit prevention, or server strain from shared maps could have sealed its fate behind the scenes without us ever knowing. If released, this tool could have unified COD's modes, letting zombies and multiplayer fans craft together, echoing Forge's genre-defying impact and elevating Call of Duty to new heights. Its absence stings as a missing chance for a COD creative golden age. This document was so interesting because it was so relatively short, but but full of potential. Tucked away in some odd folder. It's no wonder I hadn't noticed it before when browsing through the documents. This system would have integrated online sharing, ratings driving visibility, and dev features rewarding quality. Halo Forge's success proves it. Bungie's favourites got spotlighted, inspiring more creation. For Black Ops 4, amid its identity crisis, this could have been the anchor, letting zombies evolve organically through the hands of the community. Sadly, it never happened, probably victim to Black Ops 4's development hell, constant focus shifts, resource drains from Blackout, and pressure to compete with live service giants like Fortnite. What a missed opportunity. Especially seeing as Fortnite and many other game franchises out there now have custom tools available even on console. Call of Duty needs to keep up. But what do you think? Would this have made Black Ops 4 legendary like Halo 3? Or overwhelmed with sloppy bad maps that would likely dilute the player base? Drop your thoughts below and check out the playlist I've made on the other content videos down in the description and on screen. This is what Call of Duty Zombies needs. This would keep zombies alive forever. But Call of Duty do not want to do it because it would reduce the amount of people playing their custom content and buying the Battle Pass and their custom bundles if you can just create all of this yourself. Unless they find a way to be able to rank up in these custom maps as well. I don't know how they would do so because obviously there could be maps where you could really exploit things to gain XP, but if there was some way to integrate it into the core game, I think they would do it because it would keep people playing the game over other franchises that do have custom map editors, and they would be making money as a result, and that's all they care about. But anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye. To conclude this video, I want to shout out the fact that I finally decided to make a Patreon and Cameo account, both of which will be linked below if you want to help support the channel. On Patreon, you can sign up for the lowest tier of just $1.50 a month to get exclusive access for my Discord, where we can discuss zombies lore, trivia, or whatever you desire. A place where you lot, my community, can better connect. Your names will also appear at the end of videos thanking you. For $5.50 a month, you get all of that, and I will be doing exclusive monthly Q&As. And for $16.50 a month, you again get all of that, and I will be doing exclusive lore videos, such as unpacking niche parts of the Treyarch documents I've been breaking down on my channel that don't as much suit a main channel video. For the highest tier, only for those with the ability to and who really want to help out the channel, you get special bonuses I've yet to determine and verbal shoutouts at the end of every video. Over on Cameo, I can do funny videos reading lines from zombies, memes like how do we tell him, birthday wishes for friends or family, or whatever else you desire, practically anything. Of course, none of this is necessary, just watching and enjoying the videos helps me immensely and I greatly appreciate it. However, I think it's about time I start setting up additional revenue streams because Zombies' popularity is tumultuous and always goes through ups and downs. As I'm sure you've lately seen on the channel, viewership is down a lot. We go through big highs when new games release, but then during these drought periods, I need more income stability so I don't have to worry as much about it and I can focus more on improving the quality of the content. My highest quality videos are not always the ones that best please YouTube algorithms, so instead, this way I can produce my best work knowing I don't have to think as much about how well the content's going to perform. So if you'd like to support me on Patreon for exclusive content or would like a simple Cameo message, you can do so to further support me via the links below, but only if you can afford it and you actually want to help me. Don't feel like you are forced to, don't worry, I'll survive. It would just help relieve some of the pressure during inconsistent periods on the channel so I don't have to solely rely on AdSense revenue and still maintain the sheer quantity and quality of content that I put out. Obviously I pump out literally a boatload of content and some of these are absolutely crazy projects over hour-long videos, so it's a lot on my plate, especially when these videos don't perform particularly well. And I've not been doing many sponsorships lately to help supplement revenue either, so it would greatly help. Thank you for any generous person once again who does kindly support the channel. It means the absolute world and will really help keep this boat afloat.